Welcome back to another edition of Echo Fine Properties Real Estate. Or, listen to me, Real Estate Roundtable. It is not Real Estate Roundtable. It is our virtual open houses, and I'm Rob Moore, and today I'm joined by the one and only Mr. Howard Freedland. Hey, Howard.
Good afternoon, sir. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's Friday, and we've got a wonderful listing. Look at that picture behind you. That's just what it looks like outside right now too. It's gorgeous out.
It's gorgeous outside. This picture was taken during a little bit of a warmer time,
Yes.
but you can't tell temperature from picture. All I can tell you is that if people are interested in this particular location, that's going to be their view every single morning.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, well, let's get right to it. You're in West
Sure.
Palm Beach, and take it away. Let's see this wonderful listing of yours.
So before I get to the nuts and bolts of things, I just want to tell you, this is the Consulate Building at Land of the Presidents. And what makes it really special is its location. It is, first of all, a gated and secure community. They have a manned guard gate to get into the property, as well as a full-time concierge at the building. And this particular apartment is on the 21st floor. It is a very spacious, very, very spacious apartment. And due to the location, you're 5 minutes from the Palm Beach Outlet, 10 minutes from Rosemary Square, Kravis Center, Clematis, and Palm Beach Island. So there's fantastic dining options. And with COVID getting more and more under control every month, we're hoping that it's going to be much safer to go and enjoy those dining establishments, and definitely get out to, say, the Kravis Center for some fun. But it's close to I-95 and a very easy jaunt to the Turnpike as well. So location-wise, this place is fantastic. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you a couple of different things here. So when you walk in, that is your view from the entryway. Right through the living room. It's really a great room because after you get through with the initial living room, if you go to the right, they converted the third bedroom into an office. And if you go to the left, you go to the dining area. So it is quite spacious. And what's nice is this balcony runs along the perimeter of the entire location. So you've got a really nice long look all the way from east. This is due south. And then as you get to the bedrooms, it'll be due west. So as we were talking, nicely designed kitchen, good amount of space, great storage for kitchen as well.
Look at that.
Master bedroom.
Nice view.
You know, it's a great view. That's the way you wake up every morning. And the master bedroom also has a very generous amount of storage. It has two look-in closets, one walk-in closet, a seated vanity area, because sometimes you just have to look pretty. And then I took two shots here of the bathroom from different angles. It's a really spacious bathroom, definitely enough for two people to share
I love it.
and be comfortable. I don't know about yours, but my wife would probably take the majority of that, but I'd still
Correct.
get a cruise. There's enough space there for me to have some.
As long as we have a little section, we're okay.
Absolutely. The guest bedroom here has a fantastic view as well.
Wow.
And as I mentioned before, let me back away here. You can see that the balcony really runs along everything. So you can go and take a walk every morning, have a cup of coffee, and just watch the day start.
That's
If you're looking at it from a bird's eye view, you can see the actual apartment, what it's pointing to. So let's talk amenities beyond that. This building has a fantastic gym and workout area, very clean, and they are on it for COVID reasons. So it is an open gym, and they make sure that the maintenance is kept almost hourly. They have a community card room, a library, pool, sauna, hot tub, tennis court, storage room, covered parking. That is all included with your HOA here.
a lot.
The apartment is about 2,200 square feet. So you've got a ton. If you're moving from the north and you're worried you're going to have to downsize coming to Florida, that you're not going to have enough storage, I've got news for you. You know, you may not even use your storage, your extra storage area. So this apartment has so much good storage. So the um, the golf course here that you see is the Banyan K Golf Course. It's a Jack Nicklaus designed course. It's a very sought after course to play. And now they are in the process of building the country club. And that's slated to be finished late 2021. And it is not mandatory that you join the golf club or the the country club if you want to live here. You're totally welcome to do that, but it is not. Nobody's holding your feet to the fire if that's not your gig. So again, if you want this to be your view every single day, if you want to feel like you can see the entire Palm Beach County,
Yeah.
then frankly, this place is definitely for you to see. Um, we've got it listed at 548. And we've had a number of showings in the last couple of weeks, and I know that the popularity is picking up, especially since COVID's getting more under control. The high rises are starting to get more popular.
So Howard, I know we see it there. What's the best way for someone to reach you if they want to check out this listing, or maybe they got some other real estate needs?
Right here, 561-889-2735, or Howard at echofineproperties.com. And I am happy to show it. This is going to go to some and make someone very, very happy. All too often, the apartments, especially that have the exceptional views, they don't have the size, they're older. There's a lot of things that need to be altered. And this is a really nice place for people to walk into and feel like they could be at home.
And just how you said, just centrally low. Oh my God, look at that shot. Look at that, Howard. Come on now. Look at that.
Yeah, we went back. We had to go and take these shots at various points during the day. And when Chris took this picture, I was just blown away at how beautiful it was.
I'll tell you what, Chris, our photographer, has been getting some gorgeous sunset pictures. He had one up there that you see there at Bowen Isles. He had one. And the sunsets in Florida are just postcard. That's your postcard right there. That's the picture you can text and send to your family and friends up north when it's 5 degrees and snowing and
exactly
gloomy. That's the picture you send. And Howard, you said it's you're centrally located where you're at, right by the Palm Beach Outlet Mall. Downtown West Palm Beach is what, a 5-minute drive to Clematis
It really
Street.
is. If you get on 95, the next exit is Okeechobee, and that's where everything is. But frankly, you could just take Congress down.
Yep.
And within 5 minutes, you're at Kravis Center, Rosemary Square, and really anywhere else you want to be in downtown.
And it's just, and then the restaurants, the live entertainment. As we're talking, I understand COVID is still here, but it's hopefully gradually fading away here, and we'll be back to packed Kravis Center and restaurants and all that good stuff. And then, not to mention, you have the Bright Line, the train station right down there, and that's going to be expanded to Orlando.
I know. I can't wait. I've got my youngest is at UCF, and to be able to take a ride up to Orlando on the train to go see him is going to be great. But right now, you can get down to Lauderdale really easily, and that takes you right to downtown Fort Lauderdale, and it also continues down. And in Miami, there's a stop there that makes it very easy to get where you're going as well. So I think that this is such a good location for people that want to experience what it's like to live in a big city, but have, a small environment feel to it.
It's true. And just go back to that guest room. I want to see that guest room one more time. Not the master, but the guest room.
Just a moment.
Because when you look at this guest room, I saw when Howard pulled it up, and I said, boy, I don't know if my guests would ever leave. That might be the problem. Yes. So
it's a rather nice room.
Yes. I mean, why would they leave? Right? I mean, how would you get them out of here, Howard? How would you tell your guests to nicely?
Well, it is a rather large drop.
But but even that, I mean, and this condo is just spacious, as you said. It's just there's what's the square footage on this?
2,200 square feet.
I mean, yeah, a lot of space
And
within
the
this condo.
balcony alone is about 600 square feet.
And go back one more time to that balcony shot too. I just want to see that again. I
You
mean,
get out of the way.
and it's covered, so you're not going to get wet. You can have your morning coffee out there because you face. That looks like the east is all the way down at the end there, at the end of that balcony, right? That would be facing east, I think.
Actually, that is facing west.
That's west.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the east. The east view is going to be, so here's the kitchen.
Yep.
And if you go out here and look to your immediate left, that would be east. This is directly south.
So either way, you're going to get your morning coffee to watch the sunrise, and then you can have your nice glass of whatever you choose at night to watch the
Absolutely.
sunset. So great listing, Mr. Howard Freedland. One more time, Howard, how can we get in touch with you if we're interested in
Sure.
this listing or any other real estate needs?
Absolutely. I'm happy to help. I've been a resident of Jupiter for 20 years. I know the area very, very well. And my phone number is 561-889-2735. And you can reach me at howard at echofineproperties.com.
And Howard, you said you've been here for how many years now?
20.
20, and you're coming from where?
Well, I moved here the second time from Chicago.
Chicago.
Originally, my folks moved down here in 87, almost the day after I graduated high school. We were like, all right, we're out of here. I was in Michigan at the time and ended up joining them down here the next year. So, but became a permanent resident really in 2000.
And this area alone, the Northern Palm Beaches, is incredible. From the school system, you have kids. The school system is top notch here. A-rated schools.
Well, it's funny because I've been doing some research. We've got a lot of people moving from the north and trying, moving into a new area is not just about finding the right location. It's about having your family really comfortable with that move. So there's a great online PDF brochure that I've been sending out from the school district about all the choice programs in Palm Beach County.
Yep.
And everything from the high schools like Dreyfus, the School of the Arts. If you ever saw Fame, it's a similar high school as to that.
Yep.
And you also have a STEM high school, which is the science, technology, and math, and that's at Suncoast. So those are the two key high schools that are choice. And then there's a ton of absolutely fantastic choice programs in both middle and high school, depending on where you look, whether it's medical, they want to get involved in architecture, any number of different things. And that's available at the Palm Beach School District website. We've become such a good hub for good education. We were never known for that before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think these last couple of years has really put us on the map, especially when I took my son to go see Yale, and the admissions advisor from Yale that read for Florida said, "You went to Suncoast? Here, I want to meet with you."
Wow.
How about 1:30? And you've got schools like that recognize the work that we're doing down here.
It's incredible. So, folks, if you're watching this right now, if you have friends or family living up north, and maybe you've really been thinking about moving to South Florida, and particularly this area, the Northern Palm Beaches, Howard is a wealth of knowledge, as you just heard. He can tell you about, if you're interested in the schools, point you in the right direction when it comes to the different schools in the area. He can take you on a drive, show you the area, the beautiful beaches, the restaurants too, Howard, are, I don't think you've been here for 20 years. I think you could be here for 20 years and not get to every restaurant in this area. There's so many choices.
For certain I haven't. Yeah. No, there's a lot of great places for every palate. So what I like is that there are an awful lot of long-term restaurants that are here, like Juno Beach Cafe, Hurricane Cafe, friend Scott Phillip over at Hurricane.
Yep.
Those types of restaurants, there's a bountiful amount. And, whenever I go travel, I look for what the locals are dining with. I don't want to eat at the place where all the tourists go, even though I'm a tourist. And we have a lot of those local type places.
Yep, family-owned, small business owners. The Hurricane Cafe, as Howard mentioned, we're working on a video for him right now, and if there's a business owner out there watching too, Howard gives back to the community each and every day, and we at we at Echo Fine Properties, like to highlight the local businesses in our area with a free, and I said free, that's right, FREE, free business profile video that we put on our website. It goes out on all our social media platforms, and we just like to highlight those businesses here within our local community because at the end of the day, we're local. Every one of us here at Echo Fine Properties are right here in Palm Beach County, and we love to give back to our local community and support our local community, especially in times like these. It's very important to support the small business owner.
Absolutely. Uh, that is our number one cause these days. So, look, I'm happy to represent the area, and like you had said before, if anyone has questions about what it's like to move a family here and get settled, uh, we've had our kids grow up in South Florida, and it's been a wonderful experience.
And last but not least, Howard can also show you some martial arts training because he does take part. Tell me a little bit about that, Howard, quick, for people that don't know about
Sure.
that.
So, you bring this up. I've been training in martial arts for probably better part of 17 years. And as a part of what Jupiter Traditional Martial Arts does, we do women's self-defense programs. And we do it for a charity called the Not Just Me Foundation. And it helps people who are victims of sexual assault in Palm Beach County. And, during COVID, it's been really, really difficult to reach out to these people to do these seminars because martial arts is a very up close and personal activity.
Sure.
So we did one outdoors last week, and we had a couple of our agents that were there, which was
Very
great.
nice.
I figured, you know what, you got agents. It's probably good that people know how to handle themselves and
Sure.
just heighten their awareness. And we were able to do it at Abacoa, and we raised a couple of bucks for the charity. And we found a way that we can do this until COVID is completely solved. At least we can do it at a distance and provide that knowledge to people.
That's awesome. So yeah, if you're interested in that too, I guess Howard they can give you a call if they're interested in any.
Absolutely. Happy to. Our dojo's been around for an awfully long time, and we just kind of just keep putting along and enjoying. We've got a lot of very experienced people, but yeah, I'm happy to contact or connect with people that are into martial arts.
Awesome, awesome. And
Thank you.
last but not least, I promise this is the last thing. I just want to let Howard know, and then all of you out there watching, that we got the result. Well, not the full results back yet, but we have been told we are in the top three for
All
best of
right.
Palm Beach County
Great job.
2021. So, best real estate agent, best real estate company, and best estate sales and auction. We made the top three in all three categories.
That is rather impressive.
That is awesome. So, the winners will be announced, whoever the winner is, will be announced on April 14th, I believe it is. So, we still have a few
Right.
months
Time
to
for
find out the
text.
winner here. Yes. So, we'll see. But we want to thank everyone out there who did vote for us. And we're proud to serve you and continue to serve you in the best that we can. So,
Well, it's always a pleasure, and congratulations to everybody that was mentioned. Jeff is up there, and Jeff Lichtenstein, our broker, and look, our company works really hard at what we do, so it's nice to be recognized for that.
it is. It's a great honor. So, again, give Howard a call if you want to experience the view that's behind him. Yeah, give him a call now because I can assure you, I don't believe that property will last very long. Especially the way properties down here in South Florida just keep. It seems like they're gone in a day.
It's been a little crazy, and like I said, as COVID is getting under control month by month by month, we're seeing much more interest in the high rises. Initially there was a little bit of a delay because of COVID, and now that people are getting vaccinated, people are feeling a little more comfortable getting in elevators. So this building has become more popular, and the units are moving. So I don't anticipate this is going to be around for very long.
Awesome. Howard, one last thing in case I don't see you next week. I don't know if you're on next week
Sure.
for a virtual club. Who you got? Super Bowl, Chiefs, Bucks.
I think the Chiefs are going to win.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
If it can't be Detroit or Philly, I know you and I are pulling for.
I got to cheer for Andy Reid. Let's go, Andy. And sorry, all you Tom Brady folks out there. I got to go against Tom this time around again.
Look, if we know anything, it's that when he's in the game, anything can happen.
That's
So,
very true. Should be a good Super Bowl. So, well, thanks so much for everyone out there watching. And for Howard Freedland, I'm Rob Moore. Have a wonderful afternoon and have a great weekend, everyone.
good weekend, everybody.